Now, I wonder how you would feel if you found out your child was a bully. Not only that, but they'd been bullying another child who'd lost their hair because of cancer treatment. Now, a video has appeared online showing a mother delivering a shocking punishment to teach her bullying daughter a lesson. She shaves off all her hair. Now, after viewing that and seeing how upset this child is while she's doing that, we've decided that it's too disturbing to show here, but we did want to show you our reaction when we saw this video a bit earlier on.
Oh, right, so should I talk about that? Yeah. So we all find that really disturbing this morning, didn't we? I mean, it's just absolutely horrendous. In fact, I felt sick the whole morning even when I was sitting in makeup, because as far as I was concerned, I'd watched a child being abused. She had very long, dark, glossy hair, this girl, and she had her hair and she was hacking at it and the child was screaming. And I can't look at it.
Well, that's why we decided not to show it, because she's crying and saying no.
And my first thought was, when I saw it, I'm not surprised if your child's a bully, because she's learnt how to be a bully from you. Because I think that sort of treatment of if you can treat your child, and she was impassive, the woman's face completely impassive, she didn't care. I think that she's made her own monster by the way she's brought up her child.
I think me and you probably could have a row, because I hated watching. I hate hearing any child screaming and crying. But then the other part of me thought, I mean, instantly now you're blaming the mother. That child has turned out to be a bully because obviously the mum's bully because she's hacking her hair off.
Well, I watched the mum bully her.
I just think, you know, she could be a great parent who has tried everything with this horrible bullying child. She's probably been excluded from school. The mum's grounded her. The mum's done everything. She has bullied a child with cancer because she's bald. And I'm sorry,
not a great mother to hold your child's hair and tear it out like that.
Let me finish my row. I'm sorry, but for me, that girl, yes, she was crying and screaming. I bet she didn't care when that kid at school with cancer who's lost her hair was crying and screaming. So for me, what a great lesson. I'm sorry. Now she's got to go to school in front of all her peers, bald like that other poor child, and know what it feels like to be ridiculed and bullied.
You said she could be a great mother. You cannot be a great mother and abuse your child like that. That is abuse. That's abuse.
But it's all right. When we grew up, it was routine that your parents slapped you. If you said bad words, they threatened you to have soap in your mouth. And my own mother threatened me with a hairbrush, and every summer I'll go and stay with my Welsh granny who made a birch rod and put it over the door and threatened us with the birch rod. And you had it too, the birch rod threat. It put the fear of God into you. Now, I suppose these days anyone knowing all that or behaving like that would be called a child abuser. I looked at the video and it really, really distressed me, because I think for the child to bully in the first place, she's going to be in a household where no one talks to each other in a normal voice. They probably all shout. The TV's on probably full volume.
I mean, we don't, I have to say, we don't know. I mean, we don't even know where it appears they're speaking Portuguese, but nobody really knows. They don't know what country this has come from. So people are making a lot of assumptions about this mother, and we don't know all the facts, but it's there. The actual video is very clear to see that the girl is very distressed. And I see what you're saying. I know my dad, God rest him if he was alive, would say, well, she won't flip and do it again, will she? That would be his attitude, absolutely. But I think my attitude about that, it's like smacking. You know, I was smacked as a child. My mum bit me once. You remember when we used to do that? I used to bite my sister a lot, and she kept saying to me, you keep doing it, I'll bite you back, I'll bite you back. And one day she did, she chased me up the stairs. You know, not that hard, but she bit me on the arm, and I never did bite again. But I don't agree that, you know, that's the way to do it.
But anyone seeing that on social media, your mother biting it now, they'd be going, your mother's abusive.
It wouldn't happen.
But if an adult does something to us, is it all right to either shave their head off, hit them, or bite them?
Be illegal.
Right? So where is the sanity that it's all right to do that to a defenceless child? It just doesn't work. I don't think it works.
What we're talking about is actually the wholesale violence of one young person against another, and they're so brutalised that they just record it and for entertainment.
And often they say, you know, bullying is about attention.
But the problem is nowadays, and I sound like I'm one of these parents that agrees with smacking and all. I don't.
But, you know,
absolutely, I don't. But what's scaring me at the moment is because we're all trying to be these incredible parents, and we mustn't smack and we mustn't set by example.
We must communicate.
Yes,
with them.
they are being taught to. but we are living at the moment with a lot of feral children. That's all I can say.
Violence.
Because they've got
feral children because they haven't been brought up properly in the first place. Hitting them more is not going to make them understand.
Absolute rubbish. You're blaming the parents for everything again.
Yeah,
because the parents aren't allowed to do anything.
If you beat your child is going to grow up.
When I beat your child, Nadia,
I will use my fists.
But you're not listening. So
yeah, but she didn't say beat. Yeah.
If you thought that got heated, wait until you watch these and click here to subscribe. You may as well. It's totally free.